Hi, good evening. Today we'll discuss GST refund. GST can be refunded under the following two scenarios: in case of zero rated supplies, or in case where GST on inputs is higher than GST on outputs. This is known as inverted duty structure. There may be different situations which may lead to tax refunds. The following are given below: export of goods or services, supplies to SEZ units and developers, suppliers of goods regarded as deemed exports, refund of taxes on purchase made by UN or embassies under Section 55 of the CGST Act 2017, refund arising on account of judgment, decree, order, or direction of appellate authority, appellate tribunal, or any court, refund of accumulated input tax credit on account of inverted rate structure, finalization of provisional assessment, refund of pre-deposit, tax paid in excess or by mistake, refunds to international tourists on GST paid on goods in India and carried abroad at the time of their departure from India, not notified yet, refund of tax paid in wrong head under Section 77 of the CGST Act 2017 and Section 19 of the IGST Act 2017, treating the supply as intrastate supply, which is subsequently held as interstate supply and vice versa. Refund on account of any other reasons. Zero rated supplies. The following are zero rated supply: export of goods or services or both, or supply of goods or services or both to special economic zone developer or a special economic zone unit. On account of zero rating of supplies, the supplier is entitled to claim input tax credit in respect of goods or services or both for such supplies, even though they might not be taxable or even exempt supplies. Every person till the date of refund of such tax have to be paid to the claimant. It may be noted that any tax shall be considered to have been refunded only when the amount has been credited to the bank account of the claimant. Therefore, interest will be calculated starting from the date immediately after the expiry of 60 days from the date of receipt of application till the date the amount is credited to the bank account of the claimant. Accordingly, all tax authorities have been advised to issue final sanction order in form GST RFD-06 within 45 days of generation of ARN. The CBDT has clarified on circular that goods will be entitled to refund which have GST applicable in case of export. Hence, nil and exempt goods will from the entitlement of um, GST refund. Similarly, in case goods are subject to concessional rate of tax under a GST notification, they would not be entitled to GST refund in case of inverted duty structure. Refund of unutilized ITC in case of export of electricity. Circular number 175/07/22 GST dated 6/7/2022 has been issued to prescribe procedure for filing and processing of refund of unutilized ITC on account of export of electricity. Grant of provisional refund. GST law also provides the grant of provisional refund of 90% of the total refund claim in case of claim refund relates to refund arising on account of zero rated supplies. The provisional refund would be paid within 7 days after the giving of the acknowledgement. The acknowledgement of refund application is normally issued within a period of 15 days. The provisional refund would not be granted to such supplier who was during any period of 5 years immediately preceding the refund period was prosecuted where the amount of tax evaded exceeded to 50 lakh. Refund of casual taxable person or non-resident taxable person. A casual or non-resident taxable person has to pay tax in advance at the time of registration. Refund may become due as such persons at the end of the registration may have paid more tax in advance rather than the actual tax liability on supplies made by them during the period of validity of the registration. The law envisages refund to such categories of taxable persons, but the amount of excess advance tax shall not be refunded unless such person has filed the returns due during the time of the registration was effective. It is only after the compliance that the refund will be granted. Deemed exports. In case of deemed exports, the assessee would be entitled to refund. Documentation. The applicant need not file elaborate documents along with the refund claim. Standardized and easy to understand documents have been prescribed. Thus, for every claim, the main document prescribed is a statement of relevant invoices, not the invoice itself pertaining to the claim. In case of refund is not on account of export of services apart from the statement of invoices, the relevant bank realization certificates or foreign inward remittance certificate evidencing receipt of payment in foreign currency is also required to be submitted. If it is a claim by the supplier to SEZ unit, an endorsement from the proper officer evidencing the receipt of such goods or services in the SEZ also needs to be submitted. Further, a declaration to the effect that tax has not been collected from the Special Economic Zone unit or the Special Economic Zone developer is required to be submitted. If the claim is for refund of accumulated ITC on account of inverted duty structure, only a statement containing the number and the date of invoices received and issued during the tax period needs to be given. In case of claim of refund on account of any order or judgment of appellate authority or court, the reference number of the order giving the rise to refund should be given. For crossing the bar of unjust enrichment, if a refund claim is less than rupees 2 lakh, then a self-declaration by the applicant to the effect that incidence of tax has not been passed to any person will suffice the process of refund. For refund claims exceeding 2 lakh, a certificate from Chartered Accountant Cost Accountant will have to be given. This brings us to the end of the session. Please do like, subscribe the channel. We've seen people are seeing the videos but not subscribing to the channel. We request all the users to please subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much.